Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into the video. I'm going with my Mary Kay Timewise 3D eye cream, just kind of prepping the skin. I did try filming this video about a week ago when I did receive my powder and concealer, but I was sicker than hell. I had a mixture of allergies and then I had a really bad head cold, and my right eye was super duper puffy and it was not cute. So I'm also kind of going, I don't know if you guys can see these weird like splotchy blotches, but for the past couple days I have been breaking out into hives, and I don't know if it's something I ate. I haven't changed any of my products that I put on my face up, so I don't really know what's going on with that. I'm going with my day cream from Mary Kay now. This is just gonna give me some added hydration. Like even the texture of my face, super random, but kind of going off of the hives thing, I feel like my face has texture. Like I feel like I have little bumps. Now I'm going to be going in with my Becca Backlighting Primer. I'm just going to put this all over my face. I always kind of just dot it on and then I'll go in because I definitely put too much on my hands. I'm going to be going in with the Born This Way Too Faced foundation, and I'm in the shade Snow. I had to go down a few shades. Like my old foundation, I want to say I was using Ivory, and that one's really yellow toned. In the summer I can get away with that one, but right now I definitely can't. So I just go ahead and kind of dot this all over my face. Alright, so now that I have my foundation blended out to how I want for the most part, I have the Magic Star Concealer right here. Oh my gosh, you guys, this packaging is freaking adorbs. I love it, love it, love it. I have mine in the shade C2, which I'm a little nervous about because it looks super duper light. But look at this packaging, you guys. I've seen a lot of people complain that their star fell off. Mine's on there really good. It's actually really good quality, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but man, Jeffree Star, you did a really good job at this packaging. This was one thing that I really wanted to go ahead and put to, dude, this is like white. This is definitely not my shade. I hope it'll do a good job of covering up everything. Oh dear God. I think what I needed was like C5 or even C6. C5 was sold out, so oh dear God, I'm scared. So I was watching Paige's video this morning and she went in with a ton of concealer at first and it didn't really work out that great for her. So she found that going with a little bit was going to work the best. So I'm just gonna start out with a little bit, and I just kind of want to work right under my under eye area. This is kind of what it's looking like already. I'm sure you guys can see a lot of my texture. This is definitely working out a lot better than the first time I tried to film this video. I don't know how great, and I think it's just because it's not my shade. I still can see some of the purple. Not sure if you guys can see that, but we'll just keep going and blending this concealer out. I do gotta say, this is definitely full coverage, and I feel like, holy crap, this is so light. It definitely needed a few shades darker. You guys can see this is obviously doing a great job of brightening my under eye area. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. I'm gonna try and pull whatever's left on my beauty blender kind of up on my eyelids just to get it all blended out. It's like it looks pretty decent from a distance, but then I get kind of close and I'm noticing that it's kind of creasing. I'm gonna go into a little bit more. I'm kind of noticing the same thing that Paige Corrin was going through, where it kind of, whoops, I do need a little bit here anyways. Where it kind of moved her foundation a little bit. So we're just gonna kind of go with that. I'm gonna put a little bit right here, a little bit up the lip, and then even a little bit up here, because this is so light, you guys. Hold tight, hold tight. This is like the most brightening concealer I've ever tried. Like I said, this is definitely not my shade. She's definitely full coverage, that's for sure. Like I said, and I don't know how well you guys can see kind of in here, I still have some purple showing. That's gonna be because the concealer obviously isn't my right shade, but coverage wise it looks pretty good. Another thing I'm kind of noticing is that it kind of creases quick. And I honestly think that once I go in with powder and everything, it'll set it really beautifully. Now I wanted to get the translucent and the fair to kind of set my whole face, and then translucent to kind of bake my under eye area to brighten it up. But Jeffree's website was all sold out of the translucent, unfortunately, so I just went ahead and got fair. I'm still gonna bake my under eye area kind of as normal, and then I'll just set my face as well. Just so you guys know, this literally, it smells like cotton candy. It doesn't last on the face because I have kind of baked under my under eye area just with my Tarte concealer with this powder. I'm feeling pretty good about the powder so far, but I really wanted to go ahead and do the concealer in a video. But mine's kind of dirty, so all you do is you just go ahead and spin it, and then the powder kind of comes out, if you guys can see that, and then when you're done you can go ahead and close it. I really do like this idea. I saw a lot of people not really liking that. I love my Coty Airspun, but let me tell you, that shit gets everywhere. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I need to pick up a good amount of product to kind of bake here, just my under eye areas. I'm only gonna bake my under eye area. Now I'm gonna be taking my Real Techniques powder brush, gonna kind of tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. I do gotta say, this powder is seriously so finely milled. One thing that kind of worries me a little bit is that I have a lot, I mean, like my phone is literally covered in powder. I have powder everywhere. It's so finely milled, it does set your face really nice. I mean, my skin looks pretty airbrushed. That's just a little part where I'm kind of breaking out with those hives, so we're gonna kind of just ignore that. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of dust away my bake. So since it is so finely milled, it really does do a good job of setting the face and making everything look super duper airbrushed. The only thing, like I was saying, was I feel like I'm losing a lot of product. Here's my skin up close. Like I said, I have a lot of texture due to my hives, but if I kind of look at you guys, I feel like the concealer did a pretty good job. Like, I feel like my skin looks pretty good. Like, do you guys agree? Let me know down in the comments, because I feel like it looks pretty decent. My concealer experience this time has went a hell of a lot better than when I was sick. I definitely look a lot more dry than I normally do, and that's not because of the powder, that's just because of whatever's going on with my skin. I'll never have perfect timing for this video, so I figured I might as well just go ahead and film it. So I'm going to be doing my brows, little bit of stuff in my crease. I'll put some blush and highlighter on, and then I will be right back to kind of give you guys my thoughts on the Magic Star powder and the Magic Star concealer. Alright, so I am back, a little bit more put together, hair straightened, still a little frizz, but we're just gonna go with it. So now I'm gonna kind of give you guys my overall thoughts of the concealer, kind of how it's looking right now, and I'll kind of give you guys a close-up of how my under eye area is looking right now at the moment. Right off, I just want to go ahead and talk about the powder. I love this powder. If you guys are kind of sensitive to anything that's scented, you can smell it at first, but honestly it goes away, so it's not a sweet scent that's going to stick around. This powder is also very finely milled, like I kind of mentioned before. That is very good. It's going to give you a good airbrush kind of look, and I really do enjoy that. I wish my skin wasn't freaking out right now, because I feel like this powder would look so much better on my skin, but I really do enjoy how it set my under eye area when I baked with it. I really do want to get the translucent version of this to kind of bake my under eye area to kind of give it a more brightened look, and then set the rest of my face with this one, which I have in the shade Fair. I'm really happy with the range of concealers. I know there's a lot of controversy kind of about, oh, he only has 30 shades, blah 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 blah, but how many companies do you see that has 30 shades? It is a little difficult to kind of pick out your own shade. Now you can pretty much fix that by going to an actual Morphe store where they do have Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It is always hard, no matter what brand you are shopping for online, trying to get that perfect match. And I did obviously struggle a little bit with it. This is obviously way too light for me, but I really do like the brightening effect it did give me to my under eye area. Packaging, 10 out of 10. Honestly, would give it a 12 out of 10. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And mine came fine. My star wasn't broken, and definitely a cute collector's item for sure if you are a big Jeffree Star fan. I'm not experiencing any creasing so far, and kind of where I was a little more purple when I went ahead and set my under eye area with the powder, that kind of evened everything out. And I'm sure you guys can tell just by my skin overall, it looks pretty airbrushed, which I am really happy with the outcome of the concealer. I'll definitely have to get a few shades darker, but honestly, I'm really liking the result of the concealer. I didn't run into as many problems as Paige Corin did. Here's kind of like a zoomed in view of my skin. I have a lot of texture in between my eyebrows, but other than that, I'm sure you guys can see my skin looks pretty airbrushed. I'm really happy with how it looks, and my under eye area looks pretty decent. I'm not having any creasing problems. My eyelids set pretty good. I don't know, you guys. I'm really liking it. Overall, with everything that happened in the warehouse, I am really glad that he was able to go ahead and release the concealers and the powders. And if you haven't tried them already, definitely give them a shot. If you guys have tried the concealers and the powders, let me know what you guys are thinking down below. Was it easy for you guys to find a shade? Was it easy for you to get the right powder? What are you guys thinking about the powder? Would love to have a little conversation down below in the description box. But yeah, that is everything I have for you guys today. I gotta start getting dressed and getting ready for my meeting. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like down below. And if you have not subscribed already, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And that is everything I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.